So, passive aggression part 2. Now I've got a list here, and then you can reflect on it, listen to it, reflect on it, and see if you've had this experience or this is applied to you. So let's go through it, because this is important. So, the person who loves to use passive aggression, they're very sneaky and deceitful, and they obviously don't like being in the spotlight. They don't like to stand for what they obviously say. They want to do it all behind the scenes where they don't get any consequences coming their way. So the one that will sit in the back watching it all crumble, the one who sat beside you marveling in your anguish, the one who uses their connection and status to damage you, the one who calls themselves the helper, only in seeing you crumble and to see you go nowhere. This person will not help elevate you. That's what you'll find when you're around them. Everything has to be even Stevens. They will not allow you to make any progress off of them. You might think you are, because remember, you're a nice person. You're not looking at people or friends or people around you in the worst possible light. You always look at people in the good light with the potential. Okay? And so this is where we have to really protect ourselves with the discernment, because these people don't want to see you glow. They want to see you get to where you'll get, but by yourself and struggling. They don't want to help you with anything. And you'll always find with this person, you have to give back. Oh yeah, you give me and I give you. This person, not that that's wrong, but they're preventing you from getting anywhere. So they won't help you, but you'll see them help others. That's what I'm getting at. It's that you will see them change for others. They can't be more helpful enough. But when it comes to you and I, no, they don't want to. Okay? So the one who calls themselves the helper, only in seeing you go nowhere. The one who picks at you when you're down. Yeah. They'll say little things and you'll be like, what? You're supposed to be my friend. But no, they'll say it and it will dig at you. That's what they're like. They dig. They're sneaky. They're snidey. They won't say it outright, so you can just say, oi, that was rude. They'll say it hidden in a compliment, or hidden in, I'm just trying to help. I'm just trying to give you ideas. Bollocks. They're not. And then you have the one who hides their intentions. Yes. But they need to feed off your light. Okay? And they're not into you as much as you were into them. And I'm not talking about relationships. I'm just talking about people wanting to help others and to use every part of themselves to do good for others and see others elevate. They don't like this. They don't do this. They're going to elevate from you, from your energy. All right? The one who calculates every move, should I say, every word and every act. Yeah, absolutely. The one who uses their power of influence to harm your position. List is endless, isn't it? The one who influences, who uses their influence to make others spread discord. Now just apply that to your family dynamic. And see which one, because you're the outcast, remember, you're the black sheep. Just look at that, everything that I've just said there, and then apply that to the family environment. What must that be like? Yeah. So when we're talking about passive aggressors, they are the most destructive people. You don't get a chance to fight back. You don't get a chance to stand up for yourself. But at the time you realize they've come in and they've gone. They are the dark side of a narcissist, because they're cowards. They won't come to your face and let you know that they're trying to destroy you, or they don't want to see you shine. They don't want to see you grow. They're so inspired by you and so intimidated by your strength They allow their jealousy and envy to get the better of them. We've been here a million times before, and they will always be in denial of it, and they will always be combative with you. And that's why we don't bother to argue our case anymore. We just walk, because you cannot. They know what they're doing, but they just don't want to admit it. And so they're going to pretend that they're dumb and stupid and they can't comprehend what you're saying. And this is where they start to do that. She's scatty. She doesn't know what she's talking about. That same crap that they say to you when they're pretending that they're your friend and that they're giving you advice and they just want to see you do well. No, they don't. They might want to see you do well. You've heard of the saying, they just don't want to see you do better than them. Like we're in that rat race. Like I'm here to play competition with you. I'm not. We're here to just evolve and develop as I know myself to be. And what we get is pure destruction when we're trying to do that. We are like that orchid, that rare flower that is just simply trying to bloom. And then those frigging expeditionists, they come in, they find out where we're at, and they get their fucking hacksaws out, and here we go. They're just looking to slay us. But get this, my next video tomorrow is going to be about the preservation of a chosen one. You're going to like this one, and you're going to be able to relate to it, because we never age. It's like being the Hulk. The more damage you try to do to me, the more intentional spite that they try to do to us, it's all being spiritually noted. And they don't believe in that, and which what makes it even more fascinating, because they think it's a joke. Keep spitting on good-natured people. They're all that's keeping this human environment together, this human condition together, is good people. People who still remain good-hearted no matter what was done to them, no matter how they're treated. That's why you wondrous souls gravitate towards my little channel, because that is what you've been doing, my sweetheart. You've been doing it ever since you came here, and you've had it hard. And I speak to the males just as much as us females, because I've met a good few people, some lovely young men out there, and they're all doing some really positive, productive stuff, and they too are chosen ones. Yeah, so it's not just about us females, it's about you beautiful chosen men out there as well, who have been given an awful ordeal to deal with, and you've had the worst kinds of women around you, like I've had the worst kind of men around me, and then the in-betweeners that we call. We get it all the time. And passive aggression is one of the things that I picked up on in how people were doing it, because obviously they want to be concealed. They don't want you to know what they're up to. And so passive aggressors are the ones I despise. I have no respect for them at all. I can see you. I know what you're doing. These people will use you, devour you, and spit you out like you don't even exist. Okay, that is how ruthless they are. And for people like you and me, it can be so traumatizing and so painful and hurtful, because we are loving beings, and we've always been loving beings, and we've already shown that we stand the test of time, because we're chosen, because the Most High knows that we won't falter. And on that note, my darlings, it's a beautiful day. It's always a beautiful day, and you're always beautiful. And if you find my content interesting and insightful and helpful, please do like and follow. And for those of you that already do, you know what I'm going to tell you. You are just beautiful. You're wondrous. You're just unforgettable. You are enough then, and you are enough now. You always make sure you tell yourselves that, my darlings, and you just keep being that rare, beautiful flower. And on that note, my sweethearts, I'll catch you tomorrow, and Jah love.